Congratulations to congratulations to Arizona State. They certainly played a whale of a ball game. The quarterback was outstanding. Osweiler, when he came in, we couldn't find the formula to stop him. And it started out wonderfully. Our team was ready to play, got off to a quick start, and unfortunately could not contain it. And the game got away from us. Really disappointed about not being able to punch it in there, 4th and inches. As a turning point in the game, especially when they responded with a 99-yard drive. So we'll pick ourselves up and we'll get back home and we'll play hopefully a whale of a game in our finale next week against USC at the Rose Bowl. Questions?
Rick, why not go under center for the fourth and goal?
Well, if we were going to run quarterback sneak, we would have. If you're going under center, it doesn't make any sense to be under center if you're running a zone play. We had a little jerk. We tried to pull it off, and it looked like there was enough room to make it. We were hoping Jet Ski was going to jump. That's why Jet Ski was in the game, because we wanted him to talk to him about jumping, getting airborne and going over the top. And I don't know why he didn't do it. We talked about it on the sideline.
This is the most you guys have passed all season. I think Free might have set a record for me. Was that by design or just because of the way the game was going?
Well, we knew they were a very stout defense, and we wanted to make some plays down the field. And we took some shots and hit some and missed some. And, then when the game got to be lopsided, then we had to throw. And so we took a lot of, tried to get it back in the game via the throw.
Is that maybe just that Richard's a different kind of quarterback than Kevin? Is he better at throwing the ball down the field?
I thought Richard looked good at times today. I thought this was a good game. This was a tough protection matchup for us, and I think had we been able to give him maybe a little bit more time, but the tackles were going to have hard times with some of their edge rushers. So he had to make plays getting out, and I thought it was a good performance. Disappointed that he doesn't get the win, but I thought he played pretty well.
With the bowl game not a possibility now, I mean, what do you point to and to show progress at this point?
Well, we're going to talk about playing our next game. Obviously, as I said at the outset of the season, we wanted to be in postseason again this year to keep the momentum. This is a little bit of a setback, but I think when the dust settles, we'll look and see exactly why we took the step back and what we could have done to avoid it, and we'll be a better program for it.
I was asking about the pass and just speaks sort of to the question of identity. I mean, you guys all season you've been more of a running team. Today, 50-something pass attempts. Has this team ever kind of found what it is offensively, or?
Well, we hit the big run in the first drive of the game, and then we were getting a lot of second, 1 and 2 yard carries. It was, and again, because of the way they play, so many guys in the box, we had some one-on-one matchups that we were trying to exploit. And that's a very, very good defensive front seven. So we took where we thought our opportunities were. When you say an identity of an offense, the best offenses are the ones that have the ability to take what they give you, and that's what we were trying to do today.
Given your continuing optimism, when do you come to the conclusion you're just not up to Pac-10 standards at this time?
Well, we're not up to Pac-10 championship standards, that's a fact. But I still believe we've got an unbelievable freshman class and a couple classes stacked together. We're going to have to really evaluate where we are as an offense and as a defense to see if we can play the schemes that we're playing with who we have, and then make some decisions as to how we go forward. But I do remain optimistic. I think the character of our kids is outstanding. I think the talent level, especially of our younger guys, is going to be on the run, especially all those freshmen that are playing, getting hard knocked up experience, but still experience. I just believe we're gonna be a good team here very shortly.
What is your talent level right now on a par with basically the conference? For 3 years now, I mean, you haven't been able to get over the hump in.
That's a true statement, and we have to evaluate as to why. I think, we've been dealt some unfortunate cards with respect to injuries. We haven't been able to build in the offensive line with any consistency because of injuries and defections. And so we've got to evaluate ourselves as to how we're going to put together a better football team as early as next week.